Today I'm gonna combine two of the most dangerous foods, venison and Hot Pockets. Time to make some Hot Pockets. Now I got my venison. There are 3 ways you can acquire venison in the Midwest. Number 1, you actually go hunting for a deer, like you wake up early and you sit in a stand. Number 2, this one's a little trickier and you might want to check your car insurance policy before you do this, but basically you just don't watch out for deer. If you do happen to hit a deer, you can acquire a tag for it. It is legal in most Midwestern states. You might not get the best quality deer, but why waste something? And number 3, you get it from a neighbor, but you can never ask for venison. You have to steer the conversation so that they want to offer it to you. Like, hey Jim, I saw you got a really big deer this year. Oh, I know some really good recipes for venison. I'll have to share them with you. Oh no, I couldn't possibly accept any. No, I couldn't oh, thank you. And then that's how you get your deer. You do never know what you're gonna get exactly, but you can't say no to free game. First up, I'm gonna dry off my venison. Since we're doing this cheesesteak style, we're just gonna cut them into little strips so we can fry them quick. I'm gonna throw some salt and pepper on the venison, maybe a little bit of mystery spice, and then I think the dough and the cheese does the rest of the work. Give them a little flip. They should cook up pretty quick. We'll chop up an onion. I'm dicing these pretty thin. I think it's better for your bite so you don't just pull everything out of the Hot Pocket. Then you're left with all pocket and no hot. We're gonna throw our peppers and onions in and let them soften up. A lot of people don't like venison because they say it's gamey. It's a really lean meat, and I guess it depends on who shoots it or hits it with their car. If you hit it with your car, it's not gonna be the best. It'll be tenderized, but if you season it well or cover it in cheese, gaminess gone. And we're going the covering it in cheese and stuff route. Pile on the cheese, because what I can tell from a Hot Pocket is really it's mostly cheese. And I'm doing a mix of Colby and pepper jack. We're gonna roll out our Pillsbury dough crust. Lay down a little bit of flour. And the best part, that one wasn't a scary one. Sometimes it just we're gonna roll the whole thing out. I couldn't find the sheets, so I just got the regular, and we'll make it a sheet. Roll it out, the seams all go away. For the crust, you can use either Pillsbury crescent dough or pizza dough. Bam! The crescent ones are sweeter. The pizza ones are more like a calzone. Get our Hot Pocket template. Take some of our Hot Pocket filling. The thing is to not overstuff your Hot Pocket. We don't want our Hot Pocket to burst open. One thing just making the Hot Pocket, but the key is figuring out how to get it so that it's molten lava on the inside. So make sure there's lots of cheese in there. Now tuck them into bed. Pull it under. You don't have to do any fancy crimping. There's nothing fancy about a Hot Pocket. And now I know what you're thinking, that Hot Pockets are supposed to be made in the microwave, but they're partially baked, so I have to partially bake this. And then you have to also get fully baked to eat a Hot Pocket. And into the oven they go for about 20 to 28 minutes, about as long as you have to cook a regular Hot Pocket in the oven. There, a beautiful, ginormous Hot Pocket. That's a big pocket. Those are cargo shorts. I'm gonna let these cool, wrap them in saran wrap, put them in a freezer bag, and then see how they reheat in the microwave. Oh, it's so hot. Needs less time in the microwave than a real Hot Pocket, but you can make this if you're drunk at 2 a.m. and feel a lot better about yourself. Venison sits in your freezer, Hot Pockets sit in your freezer. Now they can sit in your freezer in a way you can make them drunk at 2 a.m.